Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Most guys who are on a NoFap journey have probably heard about the so-called NoFap attraction phenomenon. But how common is this? Does it happen to most people doing NoFap? Or is it, unfairly distributed only to a small selected number of people? Well, I have actually made a poll about this and I will show you the results in just a second. But before I do, I want to say that this video is not going to be a deeper dive into why this attraction thing might be going on, because I have already made many videos about that and I will link to them in the end of this one. So right now we are just going to take a look at how common the NoFap attraction phenomenon is, and we will also look at a few comments from NoFap guys out there. So this is the poll I was talking about. I asked, do you think that NoFap has made you more attractive and do people notice? And more than 3,100 people participated, so that's a pretty decent size. And as you can see, 23% of the voters said, no, I do not think so. 12% said yes, because NoFap is a habit that leads to other good habits. 15% said yes, because it increases confidence and people pick up on that. 16% said yes, it's a combination of the above two things. And finally, 33% said yes, I think retention itself does something to your energy. So to sum this up, 77% of you think that NoFap attraction is real and 23% say that they do not think so. Now, I personally believe that there are actually more than this going on behind the attraction phenomenon. But here's the deal. Not only that, because I also believe that watching a lot of porn actually makes you worse with women. And here's another poll I made about that. I asked, hey guys, do you feel that watching porn may have made you worse with girls? As in worse with interacting with them? And as you can see, clearly I'm not the only one thinking it has a negative impact, since 92% voted yes and only 8% voted no. Now, I don't want you to take this in a negative way here, because I would say it's actually very inspiring. First, we have the porn that's causing many guys to go quote-unquote below baseline in terms of interaction. But then we also have the NoFap attraction phenomenon on top of that. In fact, part of the attraction phenomenon is probably a combination of them both. But the point is, if you cut out the porn and embark on a NoFap journey, you could have amazing things waiting for you further down the road. And it's not like I'm the only one sitting here telling you this. Infinity Wolf says, quote, I've been at this for over a year now, and it definitely seems like I get more attention from both men and women. I feel I walk more confidently and even will give a quick hi when making eye contact with people I pass. I can finally respect the person I'm becoming, so maybe others pick up on that, unquote. Styloideos says, quote, I actually become more attractive. PMO to me causes severe tiredness and fatigue, which manifests as droopy, tired eyes, black circles around my eyes, and uneven upper eyelids. My posture also takes a hit, as well as my voice. It becomes a higher pitch and cracks often. All of the other psychological symptoms, social anxiety, depression, and so on, are of course present, unquote. King Ezekiel says, quote, I've been on retention for about 20 days or so now, and literally the only way I can describe it is I feel like the main character in a movie or a TV show, unquote. Well, that's some fast results right there. But I do see a lot of things like that happening. And Night Wolf says, quote, after doing NoFap for around 3 to 5 weeks, I noticed that more girls start checking me out. And that's maybe to the fact that I was more comfortable holding long eye contact and feeling confident to be myself and not giving a damn about what people think about me, unquote. Neurophenication says, quote, been practicing it for 6 months. Female attraction increased severely. Respect from others increased. Muscle growth increased. Depression gone. I thought it was placebo, got to try it because I had no other choice. 25-year-old, had no girlfriend, no respect from people, no hope for future. Now I'm confident as having real intimacy with females and feel good about my future, unquote. Okay, and so these were just a few of the comments found under my posts. I could go on and on, but in order to not make this video too long, I have to stop somewhere. The point being, I have gotten a lot of emails lately asking me just how common the NoFap attraction phenomenon is, and so I thought I'd share these polls with you here in video format. And I will be talking more about this as well as sharing other polls about this in the near future. So consider subscribing for that. And should it be that you keep on relapsing too often in order for you to experience any NoFap benefits yourself in whatever form, then if you haven't already, make sure to download my free 90-day no PMO advice and tool guide using the link below. And speaking of the NoFap attraction phenomenon, if you want to hear me speculate a bit more on what could be going on behind that whole phenomenon, then you can take a look at a video series I made a while back. You can see the first video in that series on the screen right here. Just click on that and it'll take you there. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today, and as always, I wish you all the best on your journey to become the strongest version of yourself.